I think by now it's pretty obvious, especially to anyone who's subscribed to this channel, that NFTs are making more noise than almost any other area of the entire decentralized cryptocurrency space. Even though you hear people every day that are saying that they don't understand NFTs or they mock them, it seems that they just seem to lack a fundamental understanding of what makes them so special. Namely, that the smart contracts that back them make it impossible to fake them, copy them, or replicate them. It's because of the proliferation of piracy and copycats on the internet that NFTs have come to exist in the first place, and many do in fact want to get more involved in the space, but they just don't know how to get in before the experts do. Well, fear not, because I'm going to show you how, as well as give you some tools that can help you to get an advantage over all the others. So, what are the beginner tools that you need to find and flip NFT projects early? How can you take advantage of this, and what will it mean for your profits? As always, I'm going to answer these questions as best as I can, and give you some knowledge that should assist you in making the most of your investments, as well as getting the edge on the competition. If you enjoy learning more about this, please subscribe to this channel and hit that bell for notifications so that you're always aware of any important news, tips, and rumors that can help you out in this emerging market. Of course, please do remember that I'm not a professional financial advisor, and that your money is yours to do with what you want, so stay vigilant as there's always risk with any investment. Now, having said that, and if you're finished subscribing, then I think it's safe to get into it. As you know, NFTs have gone from a curious little area of cryptocurrency/DeFi to a major thing that most people are talking about these days, but they don't know where to start. Well, here's the list. Let's start. What's Minting.live? The first tool I want to introduce to you is What's Minting.live. It's a tool designed specifically to show you the activity of top NFT contracts live. By exploring the Ethereum blockchain and letting you know what's currently being minted, you can get a good idea of what's hot and what's not. Plenty of people use Discord and other social media to get in deeper and explore the news feeds to find out organically about new potentially exciting NFT projects and to get in on the ground floor, snapping up NFTs as soon as they go live and minting them, usually under the minimum ETH price, then selling them for that price and making a bit of a profit. They look at rankings and all other sorts of things like that to determine which will be the most contested NFTs, but not everyone has the time to get into that practice, and so plenty of people use What's Minting.live to get the simplest form of this information. You definitely want to build a network of channels that you can use to see what's coming and get in before they're minting. But for beginners, What's Minting.live is perfectly suitable. Next up, Nansen.ai. Nansen is the next of these tools that I think you should really get into. Of course, the first thing that you'll spot here is that Nansen has a pretty hefty $150 a month access fee that's designed to ensure that only those who are serious are involved. They can charge this though because the platform is absolutely excellent and has a wealth of features that other tools just don't. If you're really serious about getting into the NFT space and flipping NFTs, then you'll have to decide if you're serious enough to pay the price of admission, because you'll get the info that you definitely need, with wider arrays of data and information that'll help you to decide which is the best choice. There's data everywhere on the volume, market cap, and maximum price, as well as average price, number of transfers, and contract dates to help you get the lowdown on which NFTs you should be considering. Lots of whales use this service, which can give you some live experience on how they behave and what you should take from that style. The only drawback really is the price tag. So if you're not a serious full-time investor, you might want to try an alternative. Next up, Dune Analytics. If you want to have a similar system to Nansen, but you don't feel like coughing up $150 for it, then you'll be wanting to try out Dune Analytics. This is a tool that's very similar to Nansen, allowing you to see all kinds of analytical data related to NFTs, including their highs and lows. It does a fantastic job of finding, simplifying, and displaying all the kinds of data that you'll need to make an informed decision. And it does this as simply as possible. Of course, most people will pay attention to the communities surrounding the launch of an NFT line, and this is absolutely the best way to get in on the ground floor. But a lot of people who don't have time for all of that just want the facts, and Dune is going to give you the cold, hard data that you need to see what's going to make you the most money quickly. You can see how much it's trading for, the price range, the volume, and plenty more. You can really close the gap between you and the professionals this way. Next up, Rarity Tools. This is one of my favorites, and Rarity.Tools is very helpful if you're brand new to the NFT space. It shows the relative rarity of various NFT projects, and you can search by project name in case you've heard of some hot new project by word of mouth, for example. It also lets you see the top-ranked projects as well, though. And if you click on one that piques your interest, it'll list the entire collection right in front of you, allowing you to search collections for suitable NFTs by ID and rank. The lower the rank, the rarer the token is. That's where you start seeing 5- and 6-figure price tags on them, but the others still fetch fairly decent prices as well. Some art tokens, particularly those from collections, will be just a variation of whatever character model the collection is based on, with various features included. Now this can be as little as a character having an earring or some sunglasses, for example, but it really matters to NFT hunters. Anyway, once you find the token that has piqued your interest, you can click on Buy Now, and you'll see what's actually for sale. Hopefully, yours is. You can also search for tokens looking at price, which certainly helps if you're just starting out and you don't feel like dropping 6 months' rent on a picture of a monkey with some shades. Next up, Rarity Ranks. If you like Rarity Tools, you're gonna love Rarity Ranks, because it only makes it even easier. This is an extension for the Chrome browser that you can add to Chrome and then simply activate. But what does it do? Well, quite simply, plenty of NFT platforms deliberately omit the ranking information of an NFT, leaving it much more up to which one you just sort of, like the look of. This is not good. And Rarity Ranks puts that ranking information right back on the page so that you can see the tokens that are calculably more valuable than others. If you were to go to OpenSea or some other NFT market and click on an NFT collection, you'll notice that you can see the images and the info for the most part. With Rarity Rankings on, you can see the number in there too, which tells you that this NFT is more valuable than that one, and vice versa. Now because it's a Chrome extension, this is automatic and applies to any marketplace that you care to visit. This is highly convenient for people who just don't even have the time to go sifting through data. It gives you the ranking. You decide if you like it, you mint it, you sell it. Simple. So there you go. There were some tools that can help you get started finding and flipping NFTs early. Of course, you have to remember that, just like in the art world, timing is everything. You'll almost always see a major pump in the first couple of hours as your fellow flippers rush in and buy the NFTs up, before listing them for sale. After that, you'll likely not see the kind of price pump again, so act quickly. Now most of these tools are going to help you to that end by showing you all of the information that you need to make smart decisions in the NFT space. If your plan is to flip NFTs, then you should definitely check them all out. But remember to do your own research as well, whenever and wherever you have the time, and use the data to your advantage. Now with all these hundreds of thousands of NFT collections coming out, there's huge potential for you to make some serious money on minting and flipping them, especially if you can beat the fans to the launch. Of course, getting into a new space on the internet can be really tricky, and there will almost always be some kind of gatekeeping from the fans, which is only natural when an outsider shows up at your village gate. The important thing is to learn what you need to know and to get in and out quickly before you miss your shot. And these tools are definitely going to be the things that you need to make sure that you can do that. But guys, seriously tell me, what do you think about all this NFT flipping stuff? Have you had some success with it? Have you lost a bit of money? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's talk about this and let your voice be heard. If you like this video, please click that thumbs up button. And as usual, if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to this channel and ring that bell for notifications. That way, you'll never miss any piece of news or rumors that's set to make you a lot of money. Guys, seriously, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.